Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Velocio Concept Bib short in Merino Jersey. Velocio has become a well-known cycling apparel thanks to their form-fitting designs and premium materials. Concept is Velocio's top-of-the-line product lineup and combines race-ready designs with zero compromises. In this review, we're going to be looking at two items within that Concept lineup: the bib shorts, as well as the Merino Concept Jersey. So starting with the bib shorts, you can see they both have this nice biodegradable bag, which is recyclable, and then they're just both inside with a little bit of tags and some basic information. I'll go ahead and open this up and we'll go over the specs. So the bib shorts are one of their more expensive products. It's $309. It has a race fit, so very form-fitting and aerodynamic. And they include a lot of premium features, as you would expect, like a raw leg band with a silicone gripper. It also has laser cut ventilation, which is really cool. So on the back side, you can see these circles are all cut by laser, so no additional bulk or fabric. And this whole thing, again, is very aerodynamic because they actually have an invisible seam for the chamois. So it's really cool. Instead of having a big awkward seam, you can see it's very nice and hidden with a smooth finish around it. This is the navy color, and you can see it just comes with a basic tag and the nice solid color scheme with the Velocio reflective branding on there. Now we'll open up the Merino Jersey. Retail price on this jersey is $199. This is the short sleeve, but they also have a $219 long sleeve variation available. It is 75% merino wool, so substantial amount of merino wool, unlike a lot of merino wool cycling products. And as you would expect with merino wool products, it's great breathability, so it keeps you warm when it's cold and keeps you cold when it's warm. It is also UPF 30 rated, so it keeps you protected from the sun, and has a full-length YKK front zipper with a full-length zipper garage for additional comfort. These also have an anti-sag pocket design, so 3 pockets in the rear with reinforcements and then a 4th zippered one. You can see a great color combination here with the azure on the jersey and the navy on the bib shorts. Expensive bib shorts, the Concept Bib shorts combine Velocio's top materials and construction into one product. This means the Concept Bib shorts share the same straps as the Luxe bib shorts, but then you get an exclusive integrated chamois. Velocio currently offers this in 3 different colors. You have a bright oxide red, navy, and black. Regardless of the color you choose, you can see the top straps are actually black, and then you have this little black accent that runs along the edge of the straps, which gives it a nice appearance. We have the navy version in this review, which has a nice attractive blue color scheme. It's a solid color scheme, but you do have a little bit of a contrast with the bottom leg hems, which are a little bit darker, and then running along the back panel, which gives it kind of an interesting look. So you can see the back panel runs all the way through the back along the mesh with a slightly darker color. As a lot of Velocio gear, you have very subtle branding here. You just have the reflective Velocios on both sides, which gives a nice premium look. What really sets the Concept Bib shorts apart from other Velocio bib shorts is how streamlined these are. So nice compressive fit, and you can see all the panels are nice and tight with really aerodynamic design. So you can see one panel that runs all the way here, that really massive rear panel. So you can see it comes from the back, goes along the chamois, and then goes all the way up to the top. So one big piece, and it's nice and elastic. These are constructed from 74% polyamide, 26% elastane for a very compressive and form-fitting fit. If we look at the chamois here, you can see it's really nicely integrated, so it kind of blends in with minimal seams. And even the standard zigzag that you typically see with these seams, they're really flat here, which you don't typically notice. So you can see, it feels almost flat to the touch on the inside and outside. So kind of seamless integrated design, which they call which gives this more of an aerodynamic design, which is what Velocio lists on their website. So you can see it's very optimized. You have smooth finish, and then it's nice material. It's quite elastic and compressive, and you can see this tight weave in here. So really follows the form of the panels. Ensures you have a nice flexible fit that's quite compressive as well. So really optimize your performance when you're doing a long ride. You can see on the bottom you also have the raw hem, 7 centimeters, so quite tall. And you have the silicone grippers underneath it. And it's a really nice design you see on the higher end bib shorts. You don't have the bulk of a traditional hem here, so it's nice and thin, but it'll still hold your leg warmers in place. If we look at the chamois here too, you can see from the inside, you have a nice dual density foam construction with the center fold. It has a nice soft feel in the sides and then a little firmer on the middle. You can see the seams here are nice and flat, and you have a nice extension going all the way around. And again, that very thin zigzag pattern along the front. They've concealed the seams here too, along the edges, and rather than making this a big extended panel like you see with a lot of other bib shorts. If we look at the bib straps, these are actually shared with the Luxe bib shorts. So they're a 45 millimeter microfiber narrow knit. So really nice and flexible. And that's one of the most important parts of bib short. You don't want these to be too thin, as they'll kind of dig into your shoulders. So these are nice and flat, quite elastic. And you can see there's a nice little dip here on the front, so if you need a restroom stop on the ride. And then otherwise the two straps kind of go into this X formation on the rear, which is one of my favorite designs, so you don't have any confusion when you put these on or off. They both attach to the rear, and then you have this big mesh panel. You can see you actually have the laser cut mesh panel here. So all these circles are actually cut into the fabric rather than being sewn in, which again reduces any bulk as it's all nice and flat. Velocio's Concept Merino Wool Jersey combines Velocio's Concept Race Ready Fit with a merino wool construction. This gives you the best of both worlds to get the breathability and then the thermo-regulation properties of merino wool with a nice form-fitting jersey that maximizes your performance. Velocio currently offers this jersey in 4 different color schemes. We have the Azure, Navy, Black, and Tan. There's also some previous other bright colors that were available, like the bright red, but those are currently on sale. If you do want them, you have to pick them up pretty quickly before they all sell out. In this review, we have the Azure color, so it's a nice light blue color with a pretty attractive finish. As with all of the Velocio gear, you have very minimal branding too. We just have the Velocio reflective logo on the front. And then Velocio printed along the back, which is also reflective and is a nice feature. It's a solid color scheme, so you can see one color, and they've color matched the front zipper for a really clean look. So it looks really premium, and you just have some black accents with the zipper garage on the top and bottom. The zipper garage actually extends the entire way, which is pretty cool. So you can see you have this nice little liner along the back, which blocks the wind and prevents any chafing from the zipper itself. Velocio also offers this in a long sleeve variation, which is about $20 additional cost if you want something for colder climates. While a lot of Velocio or other jerseys in merino wool tend to be a low percentage, this one's actually really high. It's 75%. And then you have an additional 25% of polyamide and elastane to give it a little bit of stretch and better fit. So really impressive. It's majority merino wool, which gives you all the benefits of that natural fiber. It's really soft too, as with a lot of merino wool products. Really soft to the touch and comfortable both on the inside and outside. You can also see it's nearly transparent, so when you stretch it out, you can see right through it. So you might want to wear a base layer depending on what you're wearing underneath, or wear something underneath if you don't want something so transparent. But a pretty nice color, and you can see it looks premium as with a lot of Velocio products. On the front, you just have these big panels, so standard set-in sleeves, so you have a little seam along the side. Fairly long sleeves as well, so they come down to about your elbow to give you a little more coverage. This is a locking front zipper, so you can just fold it in place, and then it won't move, which is nice. A very low collar, so you can see it's definitely designed for warmer climates. Just extends slightly, and it's nice and comfortable, so you can feel it's very soft. You don't have any awkward seams here. If we go to the back side, again, very simple. They've really tried to make this aerodynamic and made the whole jersey very elastic, so it'll form fit around you. One big panel here, and the only awkward thing here is the top. You can see there's this kind of seam that goes from the collar down and up with a little triangle section, but I'm sure that's to help with the articulation of the arms. Otherwise, you can see standard 3-pocket design. It's called an anti-sag design. As you can see, it has reinforcements along the sides that prevent it from sagging when you put more heavy items on there. The nice Velocio logo running down the center pocket. And then you have a zippered pocket, which is always nice for smaller valuables. So you can see you can put keys, credit cards, or other small items in here. This also has a drop tail design, as you would expect with cycling gear. So you can see the bottom extends a bit further down, and it does have a silicone gripper, so it holds it in place. If we fold it from the front, you can see how it extends down on the bottom. Here you can see the Concept kit on the road. We've combined the Azure blue jersey with the navy bib shorts, and you can see it's a great combination. Here on a colder day, we've added a base layer as well as leg warmers. But with this, you can really dress it up or down depending on the temperature. The merino wool jersey is also very adaptive, so it's really nice and breathable. So on colder days, you can wear it as is or add additional layer. And on warmer days, it still stays nice and cool as you have a lot of breathability. It's a really nice material, so definitely worth the extra cost. The bib shorts are also very similar to the Luxe, very comfortable and compressive. We have the medium size here for both the jersey and the bib shorts, and they fit really well. They're more like a race fit, so very tight and compressive, but still elastic and comfortable. Even on long rides, we found both of the apparel piece to be very comfortable, so you don't really think about what you're wearing, and you just enjoy the ride, which is a really nice feature of these higher end clothes. Although these combination is quite expensive, it is worth it if you do a lot of riding, as you don't have to worry about pressure points or discomfort. So even on 5-6 hour rides, we always felt fresh on the saddle. You just have to worry about your nutrition and enjoying the ride. So overall, really nice kit, and definitely one of the top setups from Velocio. Now let's go over the scorecard for the Velocio Concept Cycling Kit. For both the bib short and merino jersey, we'd give it an A across the board for design and sizing, and for comfort, we'd give it an A+. The bib shorts, while they're very expensive, they're one of the most comfortable we've worn. They're very similar to the Luxe. So a nice compressive fit that really makes you forget you're even wearing them as soon as you start riding. The chamois is also very comfortable, so even on 5-6 hour rides, we never had any pressure points, and we always feel fresh on the saddle. The merino jersey is also really nice. It's the merino wool that makes it very cool in warmer weather and gives you warmth on colder weather. So it gives you just about everything you need and has very nice breathability and insulation properties. Sizing on both of these is also great, so they're nice, tight, aerodynamic fit, very similar to the other Velocio products. So if you've worn a different Velocio kit, these are very similar, but again, very aggressive. So overall, really nice kit. You have to pay quite a bit for them, but once you do own them, it's something you can keep in your collection for quite a while. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.